Season ranking. Elliot, go. How would you rank the seasons?
Okay, season 5 is number 5. It's
okay, yeah.
It's really unfortunate, but it's just the sheer case. For me, season 3 is number 4. I'm not a big fan of season 3. I'm a pretty big fan of season 2. A lot of what I love the show, and being there at the theater, like seeing all these kids in line so excited, I was like, man, I wish I could feel like you do. And the last time I felt like that, I really feel like being a kid or whatever, was season 2. Like, it's a really sweet moment. But the more you think about it, like, there's still a lot of issues. So season 2 is probably my number 3. This is really hard for my top 2. But I'm going to say I'll go season 1 and then my favorite season 4. I think season 4 has like some of the darkest moments, some of the most gruesome moments, and higher character highs than any other season. And although there are way more issues than season 1, because season 1 is consistently good the entire time, I think the highs of season 4 were stronger, and that's why I would put it above 1.
I actually basically have the same as you, but switch 4 and 1. So mine is 1 is best, 4, 2, 3, 5. Yeah.
Nice.
Regan, how about you?
Yeah.
Or Ezra, go ahead.
I'm saying in last place, season 5. And second to last place is season 2.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Aside from season 5, I don't dislike any of these seasons. I love them all.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
But yeah, so season 5, season 2.
2 is special, dude.
Season 4, season 3, and then season 1.
Okay.
I lament, I really like season 3, but season 1 just has this unparalleled charm to it.
Yeah, it really does. And that's why it's hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Regan? It's not much to predict, but season 5 is in my bottom spot, of course.
Yeah.
I was watching the finale, and it like jumped 18 months, and it was in 1989, and I turned to my brother and said, they're going to reference Last Crusade. And sure enough, they panned to the theater and showed Last Crusade. I was like, okay, whatever.
Also, somehow Max graduated after being in a coma for 2 years.
Yeah. And now there are a lot of play songs from the late 80s and early 90s. With the Pixies.
Yeah, so 5 is at the bottom, and then 4 for me is season 2. I do enjoy season 2. I just don't like where the characters start out from at point A in season 2, but I do like the conclusion of season 2 a lot. And they do reference Mr. Mom, starring Michael Keaton in that season. So
and the nail bat is freaking sick, dude.
Nail bat is awesome.
And then
Peak Steve,
number 3. Number 3 is season 3. Love it. I like that they go to Back to the Future on opening night. That's really cute.
That's fun.
Number 2, season. It's hard for me as well, but I'd probably say season 4 is number 2 for me, and then number 1 is season 1.
Nice, good rankings. Fun episode. Holy cow! I really enjoyed talking about Stranger Things today. Any last thoughts before we wrap up?
There's 2 I kind of have, and these have to do with the future of the show. So apparently this year there is going to be an animated show, because obviously everyone is so old at this point, but it's called Tales from 85. I have no intent on watching it because it takes place between seasons 2 and 3, and it's whatever. Another one is, funny enough, I renewed my masterclass subscription, but last year I watched a masterclass from the Duffer Brothers on show running. And it's hilarious because I thought it was really solid advice, but I also would laugh because they would constantly say something that was contradicted by their show. Constantly. And I think it is too bad, but it is still, I think, a solid masterclass. And funny enough, in that masterclass, and one thing I like about the format of masterclass is they typically give you an example. So like if you're writing a song, like they will write a song for the masterclass. For this, they use an example of writing a show, of a road trip between Dustin and Steve. And so when I saw Steve pull up with Dustin at the end of the finale, I was like, they're going to do it. And it's probably going to be the masterclass plot summary they wrote. But I don't know. I think that's just kind of funny. But I really appreciate the last bit of the finale. I think it was really special being here for this whole journey. That was a big part of my growing up, and to have that conclude in the theaters, I thought was a really special moment. I thank you, Duffer Brothers, sometimes, but also you kind of suck at what you do.
Yeah.
They're like 70% there. They're like 70%
at times. In the finale, it was like
Good,
20.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the last
The
thing
final
that made
season.
me grin, the last little just Easter egg for y'all. Elliot will know this because he's watched the master class, but I smiled when Hopper says that they need a new police chief in Montauk, New York. If you guys know anything about the development of the Stranger Things show, his original title was Montauk, and it took place in New
nice.
York. So, Elliot, I'm sure you caught that. It made me
I
smile because I was like, haha, that's fun. But yeah, good job, Dumpers. It was a fun time.
It was a good time, undeniably.
They also got director Frank Darabont for 2 episodes, and he directed The Shawshank Redemption.
That's crazy.
Kind of crazy, but it also kind of reflects how they love tributing to Stephen King in Stranger Things.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
More than any other thing. Like I just watched Stand By Me for the first time, and I didn't realize
I
Suck
love
My
Stand
Fat
By
One
Me.
line.
I haven't seen
The
that.
Suck My Fat One line was from
Suck
Stand
my
By
fat
Me.
one.
And basically like 80% of the vibes of Stranger Things are Stephen
Dude,
King.
that was a
Shout
banger
out
line
Stephen
in the
King.
final kind of fight there. Or not final
Yeah,
fight,
for sure.
but when Derek said it, I was like,
I liked when he went on your left and a portal opened and Billy ran.
and Bob
It was
Newby.
crazy, bro.
I like when Will
It's
came
like
out
squeezing.
and Steve,
Wait. Okay, mine shaft. Kids are escaping. They show this tiny freaking hole. How the frick did Derek get through that? I was genuinely so confused in the theater. I'm leaning over to my buddy. I was like, there's no way he got through that. Like,
That's
what is going on? I'm very upset.
Imagine
Hey,
someone gets through
it's
all 5
all in
seasons
his
of
mind.
Stranger Things, all 5 seasons of Stranger Things.
Weight is an illusion.
How did they get
It's-
Derek through the mine shaft?
I need a spin-off on that personally.
it's all in his mind if he thinks he's
That was a
saying
setup.
Shafted.
It was a literal shaft.
I love
right.
the part. I love the
Okay.
part where
Oh.
Will said, "I love the part where Will said I'm gay," and then Steve said, "It's okay, Will. I've heard Stranger Things."
Ah, that's what Mike says. And then Steve says, when I'm back in Chicago. Anyway.
Let's go back to where it all
Well,
began.
folks.
Nebraska, USA.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thank you all for watching. We're gonna be splitting this up into multiple videos on YouTube, which will be fun. So.
Well,
thanks for the
they would know
discussion,
that by
everyone.
now because it's split up. But
Yep. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. All the YouTube things, and we'll go ahead and sign out.
Yeah.
See if you want to keep me on here as a guest.
you're fine. You can stay. But in the comments, definitely roast Ezra, and also like name things that you think were cool or suck about Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Till next time.
See ya.
Bye.